Just imagine this for a moment: the sun, the very heart of our solar system, the blazing star that gives life to our planet, suddenly revealing something so bizarre, so unexpected, that it shakes even the most confident scientists at NASA too. Their core, a perfect black cube, spotted drifting near the sun by NASA's most advanced telescope. And what's even more mysterious is that this cube doesn't look like dust, debris, or a random glitch in the system. It looks structured, deliberate, as if someone or something placed it there on purpose. And the moment this discovery came into the spotlight, the world was left stunned, wondering if we were truly alone in the universe, or if our sun was hiding a cosmic secret we were never meant to see. Because think about it carefully, a cube is not a shape nature usually makes in deep space. Galaxies are spirals, stars are spheres, planets are round, but a cube sharp-edged, geometrically perfect, is something that screams of design, of intelligence. And when NASA researchers first examined the raw data, they thought it might be a system glitch or a shadow from the telescope's sensors. Yet the more they zoomed in, the more chilling it became. Because the cube wasn't just flickering for a moment, it was there, holding its shape, moving in ways that didn't match any natural solar phenomenon. And whispers began spreading in the space research community that perhaps this was not just an object, but a craft, a vessel, or maybe even a structure that had been hiding in the sun's fiery glare all this time, invisible to our eyes until technology finally caught up. And some scientists recalled strange reports from years earlier when amateur sky watchers had noticed dark square shapes appearing near the sun in filtered telescope images, only to have them dismissed as digital glitches. But now, with NASA's most reliable telescope catching it, the story became harder to ignore, raising questions that sent shockwaves across astronomy forums and conspiracy circles alike. Why is there a cube near the sun? Who put it there? What is it doing? Some say it could be an energy harvesting machine, drawing unimaginable amounts of power directly from the sun's plasma fields, something far beyond our understanding, while others whisper it might be a dimensional gate, a door hidden in plain sight, masked by the brightest object in our sky so no one would dare to look too closely. And the idea becomes even more chilling when you realize how carefully placed it must be, almost as if whoever designed it knew humanity would one day invent telescopes powerful enough to catch a glimpse, but not powerful enough to uncover the full truth. And what makes this story even stranger is that the cube's presence has been noticed multiple times. Not just once, with reports of its reappearance in different images, always near the solar surface, always dark, sharp, and cube-shaped, never distorted like natural plasma eruptions, which means that if it's truly there, it's something deliberate. And the thought of an artificial structure so close to the sun sparks an endless spiral of questions. How could it withstand the sun's impossible heat and radiation? What materials could survive such a hellish environment? Or could it be that the cube doesn't need protection because it's not really part of our physical reality at all, but rather something that slips in and out of dimensions, only briefly? Visible when conditions align, like a cosmic glitch in the Matrix. And this is where things turn even more unsettling, because if you track humanity's myths and legends, you'll find stories of strange cubes and black boxes appearing throughout history. From sacred relics worshipped on Earth to mysterious symbols and ancient carvings, all pointing to an otherworldly connection. And now, here in the 21st century, we might be seeing the most undeniable evidence yet, captured not by imagination but by NASA's own eyes, leaving us with a question too big to ignore. Was the black cube near the sun placed there to watch us, to study us, or maybe to wait for something? And if so, what exactly is it waiting for? That question haunted the minds of scientists, researchers, and even ordinary people who stumbled upon the mysterious reports, because the more you think about it, the more terrifying it becomes, the idea that a massive, perfect black cube is just silently floating near our sun, the most powerful object in our solar system. And yet it does not melt, does not burn, does not vanish, it just sits there, watching, waiting, existing, like a dark eye staring back at us. And this leads to an even scarier thought. Maybe it isn't waiting for us at all. Maybe it is waiting for the right time, the right event, something cosmic that has not yet happened, something that could change everything we know about life, the universe, and even our own existence. And when NASA's leaked images of the cube began spreading across the internet, people started noticing patterns, like how the cube seemed to appear more frequently during times of powerful solar flares, as if it was feeding on the energy, absorbing it like fuel, or maybe even controlling it, which would mean that what we thought were natural explosions of solar plasma could actually be manipulated by an unknown force. And if that is true, then our sun itself may not be entirely free. It may be part of something much bigger, something beyond our understanding. And when you realize that every second, the sun produces more energy than all of humanity has ever used in its entire history, the idea of a machine or an intelligence harvesting that power is beyond chilling. Because what kind of civilization would need that much energy, and for what purpose? Some experts speculated that the cube could be part of a Dyson-like structure, a concept in science where advanced civilizations build megastructures around stars to capture their energy. And if the cube is even a small piece of such technology, then we are dealing with something far, far more advanced than anything humans can even dream of. While others argue that the cube might not be a structure at all but a doorway, a passage through which something or someone can move between dimensions, hidden right in front of our eyes, using the sun's blinding light as the perfect camouflage. And if that is true, then what comes through that doorway might already be here, watching us, blending into our skies, into our world, without us ever knowing. And here is the strangest part throughout history. Humans have spoken of messengers from the sun, ancient civilizations who worshipped it not just as a star, but as a gateway to the gods, and they left behind drawings and texts describing black squares, black stones, and black cubes linked to divine power, and suddenly, those old myths don't seem like stories anymore. They feel like warnings, like whispers from the past telling us what we are only now beginning to rediscover, and NASA, of course, refuses to give full explanations, hiding behind the excuse of image processing errors or cosmic ray interference. But deep down, many believe they know more than they say, because if the cube is real, then revealing it would change everything we think we know about the universe, and perhaps even cause panic across the world. Because the truth would be undeniable. We are not alone. We have never been alone. And the sun, the giver of life, may also be hiding a secret presence that has been watching us since the dawn of time, waiting for the day when humanity is finally ready to understand, or perhaps waiting for something much darker, something we cannot yet imagine. And that terrifying thought lingers like a shadow. What if the black cube near the sun is not just watching, but preparing?